Have you ever heard a story so strange, so unbelievable, that it sends a shiver down your spine? Today, we're diving into one of the most baffling aviation mysteries of all time. The story of Santiago Flight 513. Get ready, because this one will make you question everything you think you know. The story begins on a seemingly ordinary day, September 4th, 1954. A Santiago Airlines Lockheed Super Constellation, Flight 513, took off from Aachen, West Germany, bound for Porto Alegre, Brazil. On board were 88 passengers and a crew of 4, all looking forward to a routine transatlantic journey. But Flight 513 never reached its destination. Somewhere over the vast, unforgiving Atlantic Ocean, it simply vanished without a trace. In the hours and days that followed, a massive search and rescue operation was launched. Air and sea crews scoured the ocean, desperately looking for any sign of wreckage, any clue as to what happened. But they found nothing. Not a single piece of debris, no oil slicks, no life rafts. It was as if the plane, along with its 92 souls, had been plucked from the sky. Eventually, with no leads and no hope of finding survivors, the search was called off. The official conclusion was that the plane had crashed, and all aboard were presumed lost. For decades, Flight 513 was just another tragic entry in the annals of aviation disasters, a painful memory for the families left behind, and a chilling mystery for the world. And that's where the story should have ended. But then, something impossible happened. Fast forward 35 years to October 12, 1989. It's a regular day at the Porto Alegre Airport in Brazil. The very airport Flight 513 was supposed to land at all those years ago. Air traffic controllers noticed something strange on their radar. An unauthorized aircraft was circling the airport, preparing to land. They tried to make contact, but there was no response from the pilot. The plane was an old Lockheed Super Constellation, a model that hadn't been in commercial service for years, and on its tail was the logo of an airline that had gone out of business in 1956, Santiago Airlines. As ground crews and security officials watched in disbelief, the mystery plane made a perfect landing. The engine spooled down, and an eerie silence fell over the runway. This was the moment of truth. Airport authorities cautiously approached the aircraft. The doors were sealed shut. What would they find inside? With a sense of growing dread, they forced the doors open. What they discovered inside was the stuff of nightmares. The scene was frozen in time. In the cockpit, the pilot, Captain Miguel Victor Curie, was still sitting in his seat, hands clutching the controls, and in the main cabin, all 88 passengers were in their seats, buckled in, as if they were merely sleeping. But they weren't sleeping. All 92 people on board were skeletons. The plane had landed itself, seemingly piloted by the skeletal remains of its captain. How could this be possible? How could a plane disappear for 35 years, and then reappear, landing perfectly with only skeletons on board? The story gets even stranger. A government official, Dr. Celso Ateo, was said to have investigated the incident. He reportedly said, "The case has been classified as top secret, and any details are being withheld." He refused to speculate on where the plane had been for 35 years, only confirming that it had appeared out of nowhere and landed safely. This official silence only fueled the fire of speculation. The story of Santiago Flight 513 spread like wildfire, published in a tabloid newspaper called the Weekly World News. It was a sensation. People were captivated and horrified. Was this a case of time travel? Had the plane entered some kind of time warp or portal, spending mere moments in another dimension while 35 years passed on Earth? The idea of a ghost flight returning from the past was both terrifying and fascinating. It tapped into our deepest fears and curiosities about the unknown, about time, and about what might lie beyond our understanding of reality. But as with any story that seems too incredible to be true, it's crucial to look at the facts, and when you start digging, the fantastic tale of Flight 513 begins to fall apart. The first major red flag is the source, the Weekly World News. This was a publication famous for its outrageous and fictional stories, like Bat Boy found in cave, and Elvis is alive. It was Entertainment, not journalism. Then there are the details themselves. There is no official record of a Santiago Airlines ever existing. Likewise, there are no records of a Flight 513 from Aachen to Porto Alegre that went missing in 1954. No major news outlets from that era reported on such a massive aviation disaster. The names, like Dr. Celso Otello and Captain Miguel Victor Curie, appear to have been fabricated. There are no official government reports, no air traffic control recordings, and no photographs of the skeletal remains or the landed plane. Every single verifiable detail leads to a dead end. So, what's the verdict? The story of Santiago Flight 513 is, without a doubt, a work of fiction. It's a brilliant piece of modern folklore, a ghost story for the technological age. It's so compelling because it combines a real-world fear, the fear of flying and disappearing, with a fantastical, supernatural element. The image of a skeleton pilot landing a plane is incredibly powerful and sticks in your mind. Even Taukits? Not a true story. It tells us something important about ourselves. We love a good mystery. We're drawn to tales that challenge our perception of the world. Stories like Flight 513 blur the line between fact and fiction, making us wonder, what if? They serve the same purpose that ghost stories and legends have for centuries: to entertain, to thrill, and to make us ponder the great unknowns of the universe. So, while you won't find the tale of Santiago Flight 513 in any official aviation history books, its legend lives on as one of the greatest hoaxes of all time. It is a testament to the power of a good story to capture our imagination and take flight, even if the plane itself never really did. What do you think? Did you ever believe this story was real? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into the strange and mysterious, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most fascinating tales. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.